Now that's box talk.
Alright, dude, it's me, Z, and I have a theory. Nintendo is purposefully holding back all of its big games to compete and steal the show away from PS5 and Xbox Series X. So if you didn't already know, dude, there was a video put out by Arlo yesterday, who is a really popular gaming YouTuber, and in his video, he talked about how Nintendo has basically been radio silent this whole year in regards to information about new games. That the releases this year have been sparse, and there has been very minimal new info on big games like Zelda and Metroid, as well as no new games being revealed. And I just want to point out that I love and agree with Arlo. His video was awesome, and I loved his channel. But I do feel that he was missing the key reason why Nintendo has been holding out on the big games. And it's simple. Nintendo needs to hold on to their announcements as a way to create hype in a next generation world. So why am I saying this? After all, wouldn't it be better for Nintendo to use this downtime to create momentum that will push them through 2021? Wrong. Imagine you are Nintendo for a second. You have two huge monster powerhouse consoles coming this Christmas, and you know that people are going to instantly shift and get hyped around their release. You already know there is going to be a certain number of people who will grab these consoles no matter what, and all the publicity will be surrounding them. Now, imagine Breath of the Wild 2 is released during that time. Sure, you get some publicity, but majority of people will be thinking about next gen. Maybe people even start comparing Zelda to these newer games and find complaints. You play a tug of war for the spotlight when you shouldn't have to. Now, imagine you're Nintendo and you do the opposite. You ride the success of Animal Crossing and Mario Kart all the way till Christmas, you put a nice little bundle out or two, and then boom! In a few months you unveil the big guns. Breath of the Wild 2 and a new Metroid Prime carrying the hype train all the way through the year. People then realize that like all new consoles, the PS5 and Xbox simply don't have a large library of games yet, and Nintendo strikes with the heavy hitters. So now, let me ask you this. Why would Nintendo try to combat these big systems head on and risk not keeping all the press to themselves? Why unveil Metroid Prime and Breath of the Wild 2 now and risk them being overshadowed by the new consoles? It's the same reason why Nintendo isn't doing traditional Nintendo Directs anymore. As I predicted, and was totally right, check out the video by the way, Nintendo wants to control their publicity around big games. They are done having a bad direct steal the thunder from big game announcements, and they are not going to risk revealing huge games before new consoles come out, at the risk of being overshadowed. So then what does the future look like? Well, I think it's simple. Nintendo holds off till early next year, bombard 2021 with Zelda, Metroid, Bayonetta, new Pokemon game, Custom Mobile Arena 2, and take the focus back from PS5 and Xbox Series X when they least expect it. So that's it, dude. Now, I know everyone is worried for Nintendo's release schedule, but remember, all of my predictions are right and I totally know what I'm talking about. But tell me about how wrong or right I am in the comments below. Make sure to like and send this video to Arlo so he doesn't get any more worried about Nintendo. Arlo, don't worry, dude, it's all under control. If you haven't yet, make sure to get subscribed for more guaranteed Nintendo predictions. Alright, dude, talk to you later.